Executive Governor of Abia State, Her Excellency the First Lady of Abia State, Mrs. Persuaded Ide Otti, Your Excellency Engineer Ide John Udeagbala, Deputy Governor of Abia State, Honorable Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs, Prince Ogba Onuoha, my colleagues, fellow outgoing mayors, executive council members here present, permit me to rest on the already established protocol. It is both an honor and a privilege to stand here today representing my colleagues, the outgoing mayors of Abia North, as we come together to mark this significant occasion. Firstly, on behalf of all the outgoing mayors from Abia North, I extend my deepest gratitude to Your Excellency, Dr. Alex Otti, OFR, for entrusting us with this opportunity to serve our local governments. When the idea of becoming a transitional council chairman was first introduced, I must admit, it seemed to me almost like a jest, a surprising twist that caught me off guard. However, what began as a novel proposal quickly turned into an invaluable journey, one that I am grateful not to have missed. This role has been, in every sense, a true Isaba, as we say in our local parlance, a meaningful apprenticeship in public service and leadership. Coming from the private sector, I found myself entering a new world, a world of civil servants with a completely different mindset and approach to work. In many ways, it was like going back to school. I learned and adapted, embracing the nuances of governance at the grassroots level. I speak for myself and my colleagues when I say that this experience has not only sharpened our political acumen, but has also deepened our sense of responsibility towards our communities. We owe a great deal of our success to the guidance and leadership of the Honorable Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs, Prince Ogba Onuoha. His diligence, clear direction, and unwavering commitment encouraged each of us to give our very best. Our heartfelt thanks also go to the Permanent Secretary and all the directors in the Ministry of Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs for their invaluable support, as well as to the Accountant General for consistently ensuring the availability of funds essential for our work. These pillars of support made it possible for us to perform our duties with dedication and with resolve. Today, as we pass the baton, we take pride in the strides we have made. Together, we have elevated the office of the local government chairman infusing it with renewed respect and credibility. This transformation is evident, especially in the newfound admiration of those who once questioned my decision to take on this role, but now see the value and the significance. To the newly elected mayors who are beginning their journey, I offer my warmest congratulations. You are stepping into a role that is not without its challenges, but I can assure you it is equally filled with purpose and potential. As we embark on this path, I urge you to uphold the standards we have worked so hard to establish. Embrace this role with humility, resilience, and a commitment to the people you serve. Build upon the foundation we have laid and continue to make a positive impact in your communities. Once again, thank you, Your Excellency, for this opportunity to serve and for the guidance and support you have shown us. It has been an honor to contribute to your vision for a stronger Abia State. Thank you, and may God bless all of us as we continue for the betterment of our beloved state. Long live Abia State, long live the Federal Republic.
I think he deserves a better...
Gentlemen of the press, spouses of the mayors, if you are here, you are all welcome. Let me start by thanking God for a day like this. There is nothing that surprises God. So, and if you were one of those people that worry so much about things, as you live here, my advice is that you turn a new leaf. Stop worrying, because God knows everything from beginning to end. And He plots them. He knows the time. So if you thought because you didn't do something yesterday, that's why something happened today, you are plotting too much. Even if you did it 10 times, if it wasn't supposed to happen, it won't happen. And I keep using myself as an example. And I keep saying, in 2014, 2015, I had correctly that I was going to be governor of the state. I had it. I'm not a prophet, but I hear from God when I listen. That still small voice, and you can also hear from God. The problem is that you may hear one thing and then you interpret it to be another. Now, what I did not hear was the time. So the ferocity with which we approached the election in 2015 was supposed to give us the governorship. Of course, we won that election, but it was stolen. Those who were here long enough will know that we did not apply half the strength. Neither did we spend half the money we spent in 2015. And we are talking of 2015 money versus 2023 money. Discounting inflation, foreign exchange rate and all that. But it was God's time, and He made it happen. 48 hours before the election, God revealed to us that we should look somewhere. And we looked and we found that somebody had collected bribe. And the evidence of the bribe was made available. We didn't even look. And he said, this person has collected bribe. He can't be a returning officer. And they looked at it and they said, okay. So they removed the returning officer and brought somebody that we panicked about. This one they brought, I don't even know her, even though she bears the same name with me. Maybe they have also bribed her in foreign currency that we cannot trace. And she turned out to be the one that God sent to do this job. So my message to you is, don't worry. God has it all sorted out. It doesn't mean you should not work hard. It says work and pray. Because God may also mean something for you and you go to sleep. God doesn't tolerate laxity. God doesn't tolerate weakness. God doesn't allow you to go to bed when you should be awake. So that's why you are asked to walk and pray. When we started this journey of appointing mayors, of course, Dr. David Ogba Onuoha had talked about it. I literally blackmailed him to say, you must come to do this role. Just like Ide. In fact, Ide was still thinking about it, I announced it. I said, let him go and come and withdraw. Of course, so also with a lot of the mayors and their deputies. We were looking for something. We were looking for accomplished people. We were looking for people who have shame. My late father told me that I should never have any business with somebody who doesn't have shame. Because he can remove his shirt in the marketplace and start fighting with you. We are looking for people who had a name, just like the MC said, to protect. People who will be ashamed if it is said that they stole money or that they were given money to do a job and they didn't do it. That was the major criterion. Of course, there were other criteria, but that was the major one. We were deliberate in choosing the mayors for the 17 local governments. But it so happened, because we wanted them to spend a little bit more time. But even the 11 and a few months, 11 months and a few days that they spent, you can see the wonders that they did in the different local. They performed so excellently well that I can stand here and tell you that I'm very proud of all of them. And it is that pride that informed this gathering this evening. And I would just want to use this opportunity to say thank you very much. Thank you for a job well done. Thank you for giving of yourself. Thank you for showing the light. Thank you for establishing that trajectory that people will follow. Because you have already done it in 11 months. So you have challenged everybody. So the new mayors who are here, who are listening to me, you have something to copy from. In the next 11 months, I'll be checking what you have done. And I'll be comparing with what had been done this past 11 months. For me, that's what it's about. In our administration, leadership is about stewardship. We have made it clear that this government has zero tolerance for corruption. So if you were thinking that the reason you offered yourself is to make yourself rich or to steal money, resign now. Don't let us disgrace you, because I will not spare any efforts in disgracing anybody who steals. I may be lenient and ask you to leave. A lot of times I'm not that lenient. And a former governor came to see me today. I told him one thing. I told him that a lot of times people don't listen to what you are saying. People don't listen to all the preaching. They watch what you do. So if you are saying don't steal and you are stealing, they will steal. If you are saying don't lie and you are lying, they will lie. So I can assure you that this administration will not tolerate stealing. And the leader will not steal. So when you read in the social media this one, that one, I just laugh. Because they don't even understand. If they understand, they will be talking about something different. And you know that people say that that's right. So there is nothing as rewarding. There is nothing as sustaining as making genuine earning. Because when you steal, it is like looting. It will be relooted. Did you hear me? Yes, you loot, it will be relooted. Yes, meanwhile, it's recorded against you, both here and up there, that you stole. So, I'm very pleased that example that we showed 11 months ago is being followed today, because looking at the pedigree of the mayor that emerged, our people were very deliberate about their choices. I do not know many of them, but I can assure you that with the CVs that I saw, these are accomplished gentlemen and ladies who would keep the flag flying, keep the candle burning, and keep the development in the highest trajectory. So once again, I'd like to say a big thank you to our departing mayors. I want to thank you for your very positive comments this evening. It is very sad that for me, because I've gotten close to working with, gotten used to working with all of you. But one promise I will make, and you will start seeing it from next week, is that most of you will be engaged in different capacities in this government. The greatest challenge that any leader has today is quality individuals to work with. And it's not limited to Nigeria. Out there in the US, it's the same thing. Sometimes you see, like our people say, Madujudu, Madago. Madujudu, Madago. And that's why some people answer Madago. So we have found these ones, and we are going to engage them fully. So if we are planning to move on and travel and relocate, please Perish that plan. We have plans for you. We have better plans. So once again, let me thank the outgone mayors and pray that God will continue to bless you. Thank you for the job that you've done for the state. Some of you were thinking you use your money to work, and it is the spirit. You have something to do, you just do it. So for the incoming mayors or the current mayors, I want to congratulate all of you once again. Congratulate you for the job you did. Congratulate you for winning the election. And reassure you that for us, what is important is the individual. We don't care about political parties, their platforms. So whether you are coming from Zenith Labour Party, YPP, APC, PDP, wherever you are coming from, it doesn't really matter. The important thing is that you have a job to do. Once you finish with the election, the next thing is governance. And governance cares not about platform. So you are all integrated into this family. And you will be hearing from us. We also place a searchlight to be sure that you are doing the right thing through the Honorable Commissioner for Local Government and Ecclesiastic Affairs and my office. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me thank you so much for listening to me. And I must end this speech now because it does appear that I'm standing between you and your dinner. So thank you, God bless you.